Hello, sweet loves. I want to talk to you about waiting on God, waiting on His promises, waiting on the things that He's told you, waiting on those things that you have been promised by God to you. And you know it was God. There's no doubting or wondering. You know it was God. And the wait can seem long, the wait can seem hard. I want to tell you how to get through, how to deal with going through that waiting process. In order to wait on God, you cannot focus on the thing that you're waiting on. I love this saying, and it tickles me that watched water never boils. And if as long as you're looking at it, it's never going to boil. But the minute you turn your back and then look back, it starts to boil. Well, if you're waiting on something from God and that's all you're focusing on is when am I going to get it? When am I going to get it? It's going to make you weary. Get your eyes back on God. Get your eyes back on His love, His word. Get yourself filled with His word. Because the thing about it is, whatever you're waiting on, when the time is right, it's going to come. It is not going to delay. And it's going to be there when God says for it to show up. So get focused on Him. Get focused on praying and thanking and just really taking that time to stretch out and spend that time with God that's needed. Don't make the wait more dreadful than it has to be. Whatever He promised you, He's going to fulfill it. Whatever He says is going to happen, it is going to happen. So redirect your focus. Put it back on God. So many times, I know me personally, I get caught up waiting on my blessing, waiting on my blessing, waiting on my blessing, and I forget the blesser. God is the blesser. He's the one who bestows the blessings upon us. So we have to remember, don't get so focused on the blessing and take our eyes off the blesser who wants to fill us and give us what we need and make sure that we're ready. He is taking this time to make sure that we are ready for whatever it is that He wants to do in our life and make sure that we're equipped to handle what He's going to do in our life. I love you. Be blessed. Get yourself refocused back on God. Get into worship. Get into reading your word. Get into letting Him fill you so you don't feel so empty and get tired and weary while you're waiting.